Hi, welcome back. 2 blocks, at least one, will be needed today. Let's stretch our backs. All right, taking 1 block behind you. If you need support for the head, the other block can be underneath your head. We're gonna take the hands behind us and kind of align the block so that we feel like our spine is going to lay flat across it. And then just adjust it up and down the spine as you need. Find maybe a space lower to your elbows and just feel yourself situating onto that block. Let the arms expand out and let your head hang. If it's not okay with that, the block can be placed under it at a lower level or the same level as the block under your back. Then just take some deep breaths here. Maybe let your legs extend long or bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. Breathing into what feels good to your body in this moment right now. And just softening along the spine, relaxing over that block. And just feeling the weight of the body, breathing through it. You might stay still or start to extend the arms over the head. Finding extension, maybe more intensity, breathing into what you find. Deep inhales, long exhales. Finding softness around the necessary activations. Maybe a little gentle rock side to side. Feeling a little bit of movement on that block and giving the back a massage. And slowly walking the arms back down alongside the body. Bringing the knees together if they aren't already. Feeling the soles of the feet flat on the ground. And just reaching the arms out to the sides there to lift the hips, tuck the tailbone. Again, maybe a block is under the head or maybe it's just hanging. Lowering the hips all the way back to the ground, feeling the weight of them. Pushing the ground away, inhaling, lifting the hips. And hanging them back down. If you feel comfortable with the balance, the hands can come to the back of the head as it lifts, elbows reaching up and just kind of hanging under the head, feeling the support of the hands, breathing into the lift of the tailbone and just feeling the back of the body against that block. Move slowly. Breathing into where you are today. The feet can separate a little bit more than usual just to feel stable. Lifting and lowering, feeling that activation. Breathing through the tension. Awareness of the body, the breath, each movement. Release the arms as the hips get heavy. Let the head hang. Bring the elbows in, flip the palms and walk yourself up to your hands. Lengthen through the arms and just feel the crown of the head reaching forward as your chin comes into your chest. Push through the fingertips, maybe lean the head side to side. Do some circles with it. Breathing into the sides of the neck. Slow movements both directions. Trying not to dump into the chest or into the throat. Create space. Come back to center. Take that block out from under you. We're going to recline onto the back of the body. Take that block, level 2 or level 1, under the hips. Level 1 is the flattest level of the block. Level 2 is the next level. And then there's level 3. Breathing in to wherever you feel comfortable. Start slow, build up. You could always come back if it gets too intense. Arms go out to the side. We just let the hips hang heavy on those blocks. Breathe into stillness. Exhale, feel the weight. Maybe start to create little movements side to side in the knees. Start to explore your own body, moving with the breath, so not too fast. And just exploring the areas that are tight, holding resistance, tension. Breathe into everything you find. Exhale. Feel a sense of release through the body. Slight activation of the abdomen. Feeling that grounding sensation through the parts of the body that are making contact with the ground, contact with the block. And as we find our way back to center, we can extend the legs. If you feel your weight shifting towards the heels too much, shimmy your shoulders up the mat a little bit. Find a little bit more length in the other direction. Shift yourself around as much as you need to. Externally rotate, internally rotate from the hips, toes pointing out and then in towards each other. Maybe the arms extend over the head, and we're just feeling the front of the hips open up nice and deep. Breathing into any curious movements that your body brings to your attention. Breathing in, exhaling out. And just finding space within you. Breathing oxygen into the body. Emptying yourself out. We'll pull the right knee into the chest. Reach the hands if you're comfortable for the knee. Feel the abdomen active. Length through the left leg. Shoulders down, neck long. Pull the right knee into the chest. Breathing. Maybe extend, wrap your hands around the outside or the inside of the knee as the knee opens up. Pushing through the heel, trying to keep a slight internal rotation through that left leg, pushing the inner arch away from the head. And then lengthening through the heel of that right leg and just gently pulling the leg towards the top of your head. Lengthening, breathing. Beautiful. Bending the knee, pulling it towards the chest. We can reach for the knee. Let the left hand fall to the hip or to the ground. And just pull the knee to the right side of the body. Feel the left leg extending and activating. Maybe that's far enough, or maybe you reach for the shin, the ankle, or even the big toe. You can also use a strap around that right foot for this. Trying to open up that knee, sole of the foot to the sky. That left heel wants to lengthen or lift, so lengthen and try to ground it. And just breathing into this movement. Heel down, heel lifting, opening up that hip, breathing into that half happy baby. And just taking your time, feeling the space slowly open up, reaching that left hand out to the left side to counter the lift of that hip that wants to happen as that right leg extends. And just breathing into that. Using a strap if your hand can't quite reach the foot. Or just going into where you are today. Releasing any judgment or expectation about your practice. And just sending the breath where it needs to go in this moment. Careful to not lose your balance on that block. Breathing into the intensity. Exhaling back into the release. When we release the hand to the knee, right arm drops, right leg lands, foot on the mat. Walk the left leg in with it and just let the knees sway side to side, gently. Right leg extends, left knee hugs in. We can reach both hands for the knee. Extending through that right leg and down. Pulling that left knee in. Breathing into this side of the body. And what you find, breathe into it. Soften the face. Softening the body around the necessary activations. Opening the back of the knee. Extending through both legs as you pull that left leg towards the head. Breathing into the opening, the space, exhaling through the tension, the resistance. Softening as much as you can. Maybe a little sway. Any movements that feel good to your body, invite them in. This is your practice. I am just guiding, breathing options into your available space. We can bring that knee back to the chest, bend the knee. Maybe just hold on to that knee with the left hand as the right hand comes to the right hip or to the ground to the side of the body. Start to open up that left hip to the side, breathing space in, pulling the knee down towards the side of the body. Maybe that's enough for today. Or you can reach for the shin, the ankle, or the big toe, even using a strap to connect your hand to the foot. And then breathing space into that hip. Lengthening that right leg, noticing which side of the body holds more tension. Breathing in and out of that tension area. Finding space with every breath. Exhaling into the foundation. Moving slowly. Extending that right arm out as you open up that hip more. Feeling that activation, trying to keep that right hip down. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Stay with it. You got this. Breathing into where you are today, utilizing your blocks to help you open up slowly with patience through the body. And then we'll bring that leg back in, release the hands. Pull the right leg in to meet the left knee over the hips. Keep the hips flat on that block. And just pull the knees towards the chest. Maybe start to round the back of the spine. Let the arms fall so that you're stable. And feel the lower back press into the side of that block. Flatten the hips. Create the spine, the hollow back in the spine. And then round a little bit and feel the edge press into that lower back. And again, breathing into what feels good to you. Maybe you start to bicycle out the legs or just walk them out as you move, finding little movements or stillness. Whatever feels good to your body in this moment. Give that space. Breathe into it. Observe what you find along the way. And then one at a time, we're going to let the feet fall back to the mat. Feel the arms walking alongside the body. Press the ground away, shoulder blades moving towards each other. Bridge pose, inhaling to lift the hips as far away from the block as possible. Try to soften your glute muscles and push through the feet, the arms, and shoulders. We can reach for that block and remove it from under the body with one of the hands. Placing the hand back down, trying to get a little bit more lift through the front of the body. Exhaling to roll vertebrae by vertebrae down to the mat slowly. Feeling the flat spine against the mat. Lifting the tailbone first, pushing the ground away, rolling off of the mat. Lengthening, breathing, finding space as you lift. And then lowering all the way back down. Take the arms over the head, extend the body. Move the fingers, move the wrists. And we're going to let the knees fall to the left, gaze over the right armpit. And just exhale all the way out of the body. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Breathe in, center. Exhale out. Bring the hands by the ears, fingertips towards your shoulders. Spread your fingers and feel the weight through every fingertip, through the knuckles, through the palms. Feel the feet grounding, flatten the spine, and start by tucking the tailbone, lifting all the way up to your shoulders into that bridge. When you get there, feel comfortable enough, maybe lifting the head to where the head is just barely hovering off the mat. Maybe you push the ground away, push through your legs, and find a full wheel pose. Breathing into it as long as you can. Exhaling to tuck the chin, lower slowly back to the mat. Maybe lift the hands as the spine flattens and roll the wrists out. Take a few moments to really find this back bend space. Maybe offer a couple of tries to your body this morning. Breathing in. If it becomes too much for the body today, we can always just go back to the bridge pose of just lifting the hips. Breathing yourself in and out of 3 back bends, given that your body is okay with that movement today. Take as much time in between those back bends as you need. Breathing in, exhaling out, feeling the connection to the breath, the movement, and the foundation. And lifting the arms over the body, rolling the wrists out as the knees wobble side to side like windshield wipers when you're done. Just breathe into that for a moment. Take your time, you know exactly where we're going. We're gonna hug our knees in, wrap our arms around the knees and lift the nose to the knees, squeezing into a little seed shape. And then extend the body. Breathe deeper. Exhale longer, get as comfortable as you can. Allow the body to melt, completely softening every part of yourself. Letting the breath fill you up and empty you out. Feeling the breath, hearing the breath. The coolness on the inhale, the heat of the exhale. Just allowing yourself to be here as long as you feel necessary. Absorbing this moment, the presence in your body, this space, your practice. Returning to the breath over and over again. Keep breathing. Stay here as long as you feel needed. The light within me honors and sees the light within you. And I thank you for your time today, for joining me on the mats. And I look forward to flowing with you again soon. Have a wonderful day.